ladies and gentlemen, it's nice to hear that people liken our party to Nicole Seah party. Today, I know what to say. All right. Jeanette Chong Arudos, as well as Nicole Seah, came into NSP primarily, I think, because NSP offers people with differing views, diverse opinion, a platform to voice out for fellow Singaporeans. Many of you don't quite know that the party has existed for over 20 years. The PAP always say about track record. When they become a government in 1959 and then again in 1965, did they have a track record before? No. Just over a few years. They went on the emotions of the nation. People were angry. People were not happy. They went on the emotions of the people. This was PAP. NSP has 20 over years of foundation. These 20 over years, we could have been dismantled. We could have gone our own ways. But we persevered. And we trudged on. Because we are the voice of Singaporeans. I remembered when I went to a funeral of a few of our unsung heroes. Not just David Goh, who recently passed on. A few of them. In fact, I was there for the funeral of JBJ. For the first time in my life, I see his mouth shut. I still remember it was shut. Every time, last time when I used to meet him, he talk. But that time he shut. I told JBJ, that time I was a little bit younger. JB, we will continue to be your voice. But we cannot speak the British English like he can, okay? So, NSP is not just a party with a foundation of 20 over years. It is a party that has foresight. It trudges on, it persevered, so that Singaporeans will have a voice. And this is the time that we are confident that you guys will hear your voice in Parliament. NSP has foundation and it has foresight. Just like the PAP last time. In last year, the NSP has decided to form the Malay Bureau. Now, you hear about this. Racial. Nothing to do about race. It has to do about Singapore. Because Malay, Chinese, Indian, Eurasian, others make up Singapore. The PAP has always played on this fear about racial stuff. We cannot let them do that anymore. I don't want to touch about Malay issues, primarily because I think the PAP might just brand me as an ultra-nationalist. But we are not. We are not. The Malay Bureau was formed last year, not by the Malays. It was formed by NSP, which was then known as a party of rich Chinese Taukays. The Taukays are behind me. I won't tell you which one lah. And these Taukays are not money-minded or selfish. They are selfless. And I tell you why. The founder of the party, one of the founder of the party, Mr. Tan Chi Kian, I think you can identify him. Four times president of NSP. Now, he's just a member. We don't have to give him something like senior president. We don't have to give him what? But if we have to give him a title, maybe lah, but not now. Maybe much later. This is reality. We have to call him. No. Hey, the progression not like that lah. Senior mentor, we have to call him the late President Tan Chi Kian. This will be many years later, Chi Kian. But we don't do that. The Malay Bureau was formed by this rich Chinese Taukay because in 2006, a Malay MP minister said, no Malay issue, don't have. Then NSP, on the ground, we walk, we run. I think got people cycle now, don't have, right? We walk the ground. And we realized that NSP, that time I was not in NSP yet. They realized, these Chinese Taukays realized, got Malay issues leh. How come this minister say don't have? So they wanted to form a Malay Bureau to look into what the Malay issues are. There are plenty. But all these issues has one central theme: trust. The trust that the PAP government does not give to the Malays in Singapore. A bit serious today. And NSP also has foresight. And they dare to have a woman to head the Malay Bureau of NSP. The PAP got Malay head, woman head for Malay Bureau or not? Don't have. No problem, correct. They say, they think there are no problem, but there are problems aplenty. And it is all because of trust. Today, I want to introduce you to the head of the Malay Bureau of NSP, Madam Nolela Madia. This is a lady as much as Nicole Seah and Jeanette, who dare to come up to be the voice of Singaporeans. Saudara-saudara, saudari-saudari setanah air, dalam pilihan raya ini terdapat 3 isu nasional. Pembanjiran bakat asing, entah bakat atau tidak. harga flat HDB yang melambung dan juga tentang kos sara hidup yang tinggi melambung. Di antara ketiga ini, satu yang kami rasa paling penting, iaitu harga flat HDB yang melambung. Dulu, mak bapak kita bayar flat HDB 10 tahun dah habis. Sekarang mungkin 20 tahun. Anak-anak kita 30 tahun sampai mati. Sampai mati pun tak habis bayar. Kita tak nak mati berhutang. Pantang tok nenek mati berhutang. Tapi PAP nak kita mati berhutang. Kenapa kita rasakan HDB ini penting untuk orang Singapura? Untuk orang Melayu? Dengan adanya rumah, dengan adanya tempat berteduh, kita dapat melakukan pelbagai perkara untuk kemajuan kita. Dengan adanya rumah, dengan adanya tempat berteduh, kita boleh bekerja. Keluar bekerja, ya, 8 jam. Balik bekerja, rehat, beribadat. Tidur dengan selesa di rumah. Bayangkan, kerana harga HDB yang melambung, merempat hidup kita. Saya baru nampak kemarin ada satu keluarga tu. Keluar masuk hotel. Tanya dia, apa ni, awak orang mana? Dia kata orang Singapura. Orang Singapura kok tinggal hotel? Dia kata dia dah jual flat HDB dia. Dia terpaksalah tinggal hotel. Itu dah bagus tu. Dulu ingat, merempat orang-orang kita di pantai-pantai. Termasuk juga orang-orang Cina, orang-orang India. Jangan kata tak ada. Ada. NSP. Pergi tengok. Dia kata, Syafarin, it's not just the Malays. The Chinese were also at the beach, camping for life. Jadi, kerana inilah NSP harap tuan-tuan dan puan-puan dapat mengundi kami untuk mengingatkan NSP, untuk mengingatkan PAP. NSP sendiri hendak saling mengingati sesama kita dalam parti ini. Ini kita nak ingatkan PSP. PSP? Wait, lightning strike. Tolong. Kita nak ingatkan PAP, jangan lupa masyarakat kita, jangan lupa rakyat kita ni. Kita tak nak rempat di tepi pantai, sedangkan bakat-bakat asing datang sini, duduk happy-happy kat rumah-rumah kita. Salah satu faktor penentuan untuk NSP masuk ke parlimen adalah undi anda. Dan salah satu keraguan yang timbul mungkin, ialah ketakutan anda. Pakcik, makcik, abang-abang, kakak-kakak, adik-adik. Jangan takut. Apa yang kita nak takutkan? Kita hanya takut kepada As-Samad. Yang satu, yang esa. Jangan takut pada PAP. Kalau PAP tak beri kita makan, NSP boleh beli kita makan. Ingat tu, As-Samad sentiasa menjaga kita, ya, walaupun apa parti sekalipun. Jangan takut. Sekali lagi saya kata, jangan takut. Okay, like Spencer was saying just now, do you have fear with the PAP? You go to the voting box, you set yourself in your heart, gua tak takut lah. Gua tak heran dan gua tak takut. Jadi teman-teman, thank you for listening to me quite, I wouldn't say obediently lah, but thank you. Because for the last few rally, I've been shouting like crazy. People term me as a clown, jester, whatever. But when we speak to a different crowd, we behave differently, right? I see in Mountbatten crowds of intelligent people. I don't say like that because I want your vote, no. This area is Jeanette Chong's one, you know. I say this for Jeanette Chong. Jeanette, you look at them. These are Singaporean of high intelligence. And they will vote for you.